Hello everybody, Sergeant Megazip here, and we're going to look at a new game today, X Morph Defense on Steam. This is a tower defense game. You are an alien invader trying to take over Earth and take over all of its wonderful, wonderful elements, and by trying to essentially take various locations around the planet. But there are waves of Earth people trying to prevent you from doing that. So we have a story mode, which is a single player side of it, just a single person playing. And they also have a co-op mode, which is kind of cool. Basically, you have a ship that you can use to both fight off the waves and also to put your towers in place. So we're going to play a round of this so you can kind of see how this game works. So let's do this. So as you can see, I've already played the first two. I played South Africa and I played Canada. And now we're going to take on Great Britain. So let's do this. Because I completed the last round, I get a couple of technologies. I get one technology and one upgrade. So when you're looking at these different trees, they're going to give you what they think are recommendations. In this case, we can kind of click around here and look. All of these require 2 technologies, so we can't add any extra defenses. We can check over here. This is dealing with your actual core that you're trying to protect. And looks like they might be recommending that you do this shockwave, or maybe that's just the one I'm selected. So we're going to go back here. They want you to unlock this one, I believe, or is that just locked? Not real sure. But you can see that there's 2 different ones. So there's upgrades and then there's technologies. So the ones with the triangles, those are the technologies, and then those. So if you come over here, these are triangles. So I'm sorry, these are upgrades. So we get 1 upgrade to use, and this is the one that we took last time, which was a stronger core. And so this time we can pick one of these others. We have core weapon. This is a passive upgrade which automatically protects the core. It shoots a powerful energy beam to the core center at enemies that come too close. So that probably wouldn't be a bad one to have. So why don't we just let that one go. And then we have 1 technology left, and we can take this one, which is missiles, which I think would be pretty good. This is plasma. I think we already have it. That's why it's locked. So you can't pick that one. So you have to pick one. So we're gonna take missiles. We're gonna continue, and now it's gonna load up. So now we're gonna get into the game, and you can kind of see just from these video a little bit about how some of that works. Those ones in the red, that's actually the enemy.
Is approaching landing at the designated location. Synchronization with the first core is correct. Geodetic matrix construction in progress. This core is one of the first 3 that are necessary to the planet's assimilation process. We are detecting a sizable enemy Air Force presence. Prepare to defend the Harvester core.
Okay, so as you can see, we have 3 paths. So there are 3 paths that we have to defend.
I've been called upon by the United Nations Security Council to coordinate defense efforts around the globe. Let's send these aliens back where they came from. I'm dispatching a quick assault recon to the castle before we prepare the main assault force.
So you can see this is my ship, and I'm using my mouse to move this around. If I hit the shift, I can go into a building mode where I can actually build turrets. So the idea is we want to basically make them take the longest path to the core, so that way we have time to defend. So what I want to do first is I want to kind of go up here, and I want to analyze this road, this one on the left, because what we need to do is see if there's any deviation. It doesn't look like we have any deviation. So this will be one of the first ones that we have where I wasn't able to do any deviation. Over here, we have, these are like the tank treads, to give you an idea. I don't want to be coming down here. Now we could divert it this way. So this one, there looks like there can be some diversion involved. So let's just see what we can do. So first we need to put a tower like right in here. So let's put a tower right there. And then we're going to put another one like right here. Okay. And you can see how there's a little line in between the towers. That allows us to put in like a shield. So first we're going to build this. So now we have these two, and then if I click on it again, it gives me an option to put in this free shield. And if you look in the lower left corner, that's your resources, and that kind of gives you an idea on how many towers you can build. So for each one of those squares represents a tower. So by us connecting this, and I have to hit that on the other side, as you can see, it diverted this particular path. So what we got to do now is I want to divert the path again and see if I can't send it over here. So the only way to do that, there's two different ways. So we could make it go around like this. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea right there. So let's put a tower here. Let's put another tower here. And now these force shield fences are whoops. What did I just do? Okay, there we go. We got that fixed. So when we do that, then we basically, it's a free upgrade, which is cool. So I can build 4 more towers. So we've diverted this one a pretty good amount. I don't want to divert it anymore. Let's look at this one over here. So this one over here has a really good shot at getting to there quickly. But I wonder if we can't divert it and make it come up that way. So the easiest way would be to do it from here and here, right? So let's try that. So we're going to build one here. And we're going to try to build one here. It looks like it's going to work. So let's get that one made. And then we're going to hook the fence up to it. And that's going to divert it up. So that's good. So we got it diverted up. We don't have enough towers to do any more with that, because I want to put a couple towers on the other one that we haven't done yet. But on the next round, we'll actually be able to affect this even more and make it come up this way, you know, and then come down. So we're going to be able to divert that one a little bit. So over here, I want to hit this one kind of early. So let's put one here. And then let's put another one right there. So that's pretty much all of the towers I can put in right now. So when we're done, of course, I go back into this mode, and then I hit the space bar to start the wave.
Light ground forces on site. Commencing attack.
Jet fighters in the zone, attacking the aliens.
And I do have weapons on my fighter, so I can fight too. And you'll see me doing that.
Light ground recon team moving towards alien base. Over.
Air support, detecting aliens.
Oh boy, we got. That wasn't good. Go back to the core. Now I do have another set of weapons. I have those missiles, right? So I can switch to the missiles. So now I have missiles. So let's see how the missiles work.
Jet fighters ETA 3 seconds.
Okay, they only shoot stuff in the air, so can't use them here. If I hold down, I also have a special ability, which is kind of cool. Each one of these powers has a special ability. This being a plasma weapon, it has its special ability.
Assault helicopters entering the zone. We'll give them hell.
Warning, incoming. Surprise attack from the air. We are raising an anti-air defense knowledge level.
The aliens are morphing their towers. They built some kind of AA defense that's ripping us to shreds.
Humans are preparing multiple air unit formations for an airstrike. We recommend setting up anti-air defense towers.
Nice.
It appears that these extraterrestrials can morph their structures to suit their purpose. I'm designating the aliens codename X Morph.
Alright, so we need anti-air. So these show the paths of the anti-air. We can't disrupt those. We can only defend against them. So let's get something in here. So let's get something in maybe right here. In the path, that should help. Probably going to need more over here. Maybe something closer to where we're at. I got enough, I think, for one more. Got those in. Try to throw something up here early. Now we click on these. Okay. Eventually we'll be able to upgrade them even further. For right now, we're not able to do that. So switching the mode back. Now, since we got aircraft, I'm going to go to missiles. Let's see what happens.
Helicopter squadrons are approaching the target. Direct your attack at the alien core. Tank brigades will support the assault.
Air support coming up in a minute. Assault helicopters ready. On course to alien base.
Anti-air seems to be working. That's good.
Is under attack.
Assault helicopters 1 click from alien base. Commencing attack.
Boy, they are not kidding with these things. They're like locusts.
Air support ready. Got your back. Over.
Tanks joining the attack.
Back to the plasma. Back to missiles. So you can see this is a very strategic game. You kind of have to think about what you're doing.
He's under attack.
Kind of has that Galaga-ish feel to it, you know, 'cause you're taking on all of these ships, you know, the typical flying games. Plus the tower defense. Uh-oh. It's not looking good for me. Probably should have put some of those anti-airs closer to the core. I also have like bomber type weapons.
Intelligence reports that the metal
Well, we
covering
made it
the
through.
ground is a highly advanced method of gathering resources and producing energy. Let's destroy this surface before it grows any bigger. I'm sending out bombers to deal with this.
That doesn't look too good.
Sierra 1, Tango in Killbox Alpha 3. Commencing bombardment. Over.
That doesn't look good at all. Look like little stealth bombers.
Tower destroyed.
General, munitions have no effect on the metal that is covering the ground, but the metallic surface disappears after an alien tower is destroyed.
Acknowledged. We're sending more bombers against their primary structure. All alien towers along the flight path are targets of opportunity.
Humans are trying to destroy our towers, but the assimilation technology allows us to easily reclaim and rebuild them. However, try not to build defense towers directly under enemy bomber flight paths. You might not have enough time to rebuild them during combat.
That's probably a good thing. So you can see that this top one here is an enemy bomber path. So we definitely can't build it in the middle of that path. And we come over here. This is a regular flight path. So we can definitely build towers there. But what I want to do is I want to divert this one. Remember we talked about that earlier. So let's divert this one to go across there. Yeah. So that puts him there. I could divert the path again and make him come from up here. That'll make that path a little bit longer, but the cool thing is this path is no longer an issue, right? So I got that there for anti-air. These were going to be doing the same thing, so we definitely have some stuff that we can do. I definitely want to get one in right. You know what? I want to move that one. So in order to move it, you select it, pick the move icon, and let's move it up here. And it will basically change itself, and also doesn't take up additional resources, which is also good. So we still have this bomber path that we have to figure out how we're going to handle. Not sure what we can do about it right now, but we can at least just kind of get some more of these in here. Because that damn thing's gonna... Might not be in its direct path, but we can get close to its path. Right? So as long as we're close to its path, we should be able to fire at them to some extent. See, that circle, I think, also represents how it shoots. So it'll shoot at anything within that radius. So that might actually help us in a way. All right, so we still have all of these we have to contend with. Let's put one more, like, well, that's actually a pretty good spot. No, they could take the bridge out, so we're gonna put it right here. We still have these guys here, so let's put another one right there. All right. All right. Here's the moment of truth. Let's do it.
Bombers entering danger zone. En route to release payload on alien structures.
You can see from the radar that it's on the right side of the screen. And the bomber
Assault
is...
helicopters one click away from alien base. Commencing attack.
Man, these freaking helicopters are a pain in the ass.
Assault helicopters ready. On course to alien base. Bomber formation entering kill box. We'll give them hell.
Okay. Doing good there. Gotta let my towers do some of the work.
Air support experiencing heavy losses.
That's not good.
Gunships attacking the alien.
So as you can see, it's not an easy game to play, but you know, that's what tower defenses are like. You know, you got to make the right decisions for what you think you need to do and hope that they work for you. In this case, it's not working for me, not as well as I was hoping. My core is almost gone, but you know what? It's okay. Oh wow.
The bomber strike has failed. We'll be sending transport helicopters in the next wave. They will drop tanks directly in the village.
Wow,
Watch
that's
out for air transports carrying ground units. They can fly past some of our defenses.
wow, that was close. I did gain some of my stuff back. All right, so there are the strategic points right here. I guess that's where they're going to be dropping some of their stuff, so we could potentially disrupt some of it. Now, you cannot completely block a path. It has to have at least one path to get to where it needs to go. That's the only downside to, and I don't really think of it as a downside. It's just one of the game mechanics, I guess is a better way of putting it. All right, so let's put one right there, because that one kind of came through on us there this last time. A lot of interesting flight paths going on here. So okay, I got enough for one more. I'm really more worried about the air units, so if there's a way we can disrupt air units, then that's a good thing. Okay, got one left. Pick a good spot for it. Gonna be dropping tanks, so I think we're gonna have to probably do something like right there. That's actually a good spot right there. It won't let me build right there. Oh, it's telling me I don't have enough resources. Okay. I thought I had enough resources, but I don't. So, all right. Let's see how it goes.
Air transport on site. Preparing delivery. Stand by for deployment.
Now,
Helicopters, one click from alien base. Commencing attack.
if your ship is damaged, it will produce a new one for you, so you don't have to worry about having it end for you if your stuff doesn't go well.
Airlift ETA 5 seconds. Confirming drop zone visual.
Armor squad ready to deploy. The hit is coming.
Damn, boy, they are definitely not being nice to me. All these helicopters. So you have to kind of know when to switch between guns. You can use a plasma gun to go up against these guys too. Doesn't look like it damages nearly as well as... Whew.
Air support, engaging hostiles.
And that was,
Aliens have drastically
that was
complicated our
close.
unit's paths to their base. It will take too long for them to get there. I'm authorizing the destruction of all bridges in the combat area. This will alter the alien defense plans.
Commencing bombardment of the western bridges.
So I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay here. I'll give you guys my opinion about this as soon as we're done with this particular campaign. Well, they definitely didn't leave us in a good position. We got 2 waves left, I believe.
Fantastic. This will complicate things for the aliens and make matters easier for us. Prepare the next assault wave.
So they got rid of the
Managed to destroy all bridges with a surprise airstrike. Check the layout of all enemy paths. Some of them may have changed. Adjust your defenses accordingly.
So they took out all the bridges. Of course, this particular one is not altered at all. It pretty much stays the same, so we're good there. So let's look at the middle one. The middle one changed a little. There, guess it didn't take out all the bridges because that bridge is still there. So that one's not too bad. I think we can take out. I think we can take this out now. So we're gonna like move this one like up here, maybe. So we can move that one up there. And apparently we can upgrade some of these now. Look at that. It's actually a good thing. So we'll worry about that in a moment. We're going to just move this one up here. We have another one right here that I think I want to bring up a little bit far. Well, you got to worry about it being in the path of that thing. So let's alter it and put it over here. So that way it's still in the shooting path. It's going to take this zone out if I don't move it. So I'm going to move that one. And put it right there. Okay, I still got plenty of room, so I can still build a bunch of them. There's a warning up here. Oh, is it not like the placement of that one? There we go. That's better. So we still got to deal with the bombers. We still got, we got a lot of these right here now. We don't need those there, so we can move these, which is a good thing because we were getting kind of creamed on this side a little bit, it seems. Let's just put one right there. These are no longer an issue, so we're gonna move these over here. Now I'm using the WASD to do all the movement stuff. Still need a good anti-air one here. Now I believe, let's just. So that one becomes anti-air automatically. So that one is specifically to anti-air, which is good because I need some anti-air. Now we're going to remove this one. And I believe those upgrades are also free, so that's good too. So we got two anti-airs that aren't too far from each other. That one I think I'm going to leave. This one I think I'm going to upgrade to anti-air. That's to help with that. We're going to come on over here. If you look, I've got a lot of them right here. That one's anti-air, that one's ground. This one's going to be ground. This one should be anti-air. Yeah, that one already is anti-air, so we're good there. I'm wondering if I should move this over, like maybe right there. And then that one gets made into an anti-air. Okay. So I still got plenty of room here. So let's put another one. Oof. We'll put one right here. This is going to put one right here. It's going to be a regular. This one's giving me a red. Why is that red? I don't know why it's doing it. I wonder if it's like a warning because it might be too close to the path. Either way, it doesn't like it. I'm not sure why. So we're kind of learning this together. I think it's worried that the bomber is going to blow it up, so let's just move it. How about right here? So there's another one that it has an issue with, and that's this one. Yeah, it looks to me like it has more to do with the paths. So there we are. So we still got plenty of room to go after certain ones. Okay. There we are. Let's see how it goes.
Bomber formation entering kill box. We'll give them hell.
Now we also have an ability to collect the resources of falling debris from them, but I haven't quite figured out how that works. So let's see if we can.
Tank brigade reporting. Leading assault.
It talks about using the right mouse button, but I haven't quite figured out how that works yet.
Heavy column destroyed. We're losing this.
So far that's working pretty well. Come over here. So far, so good.
Bombers entering danger zone. En route to release payload on alien structures.
One suggested that I do it a certain way, but that's not working. So that's probably the only real issue that I have, is it doesn't really explain the resource collecting. The gameplay is pretty smooth. So we definitely made some
Air
good
support engaging
decisions.
hostiles.
So here is a bomber weapons that I've got. They're kind of like missiles in a way. It looks like we survived. That one went much better than the previous round.
Prepare the final assault. We're attacking with all the forces at our disposal.
Our scanners are showing that the final attack is incoming. Survive this assault wave, and the Harvester will be safe.
Okay, so we have options to build. This thing is... Not sure why they're hovering the way they are. Other than the fact that it looks like they're going to have multiple bomber waves coming in, so that's going to make... These are going to be strategic drops. So there's that. We need another anti-air. We're going to put that in place right there to kind of help with the offset these bombers. I'm going to put that in because that's supposed to help with the transports, because see, that's what the some of that stuff is going to be, is for transports. So these things are going to have to be moved. That looks pretty good. We still got the ability to put in more, which is going to be a good thing because we're going to need more. No more upgrades left, so... So that's it. So let's see how the final wave is going to go. Hit the spacebar when you're ready to start.
Prepare strike forces. Alpha, Charlie, Tango. Commence attack from the north. I say again, attack from the north.
Switching to missiles.
Bombers entering danger zone. En route to release payload on alien structures.
Check over here, see how this is going.
Air convoy entering the zone. Dropping heavy ground support. Over.
It seems to be handling so far. Back over here. Stuff seems to be handling pretty well. That seems to be going pretty good.
Gunships attacking the alien.
Okay.
Air support, your location, 1 minute.
Anti-air is pretty much covered at this point.
Damn it. The aliens have massacred our elite assault squads. We've lost this battle. We're ceasing all attacks for the time being. I say again, cease all attacks.
Congratulations. Human forces have been obliterated. We can now proceed with expanding the core. Each core that is expanded on the surface increases our energy potential on this planet. This allows us to use more technologies. Proceed to the next operation site.
So we managed to get a victory. Awesome. So as you can see, the debris collected is set to poor because no debris was collected. To be honest with you, that's like I said earlier, I think that's the only complaint I have about this game, is it didn't really explain how to collect debris. You can go into the settings and it says use the right mouse button, but it doesn't say you need to be in this mode or that mode or whatever. And so that was really the only thing that I did not see in the tutorial for this game. So it doesn't really hinder your ability to play it. The game is perfectly playable. The graphics look really good. Kind of reminds me of that Command and Conquer style on the graphics. Gameplay is pretty solid. Haven't had any issues with it. I did stream this the other night on my Twitch channel, and it worked pretty well. That's what I did with those first two campaigns. So that's going to be it for this video gameplay of this particular game. So let's just go to back to here and take it back there. That's it. It is X Morph Defense. It is available on Steam right now. I do recommend it if it's something casual you like to play, you want to have a little fun. The co-op mode, I haven't played it yet, but you can play with another friend and do the tower defense stuff. You can help each other out, moving each other's towers. But you get your own set of availability to do it. Overall, I really like it. It's a definite casual buy. I don't know if I would say it's worth the $20 price tag that it has on Steam. It's like $19.99. Might be more of a $14.99 title, but it's definitely worth the buy, whether you wait now or whether you buy it now or you wait till it comes on sale. At any rate, guys, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. You can catch me online, streaming on Twitch, twitch.tv/megazip. I stream like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days a week, so check me out there. You can follow me out on Twitter at megazip, or Instagram, also at megazip. Thank you guys, and have a good day.